Welcome to video 193 in series 3, and now I'm going to write the Destructible NPC relation script. Okay, so at the end of this video you'll be able to make that hut important to the allies, and so if whoever destroys it is going to have a major relation deduction with them. So for example, the player, if they destroy it, then suddenly they won't be well, allies anymore with the friendlies. So let's go ahead and write that script. So in the NPC relations script, I'll create a new C# script, and I'm going to call it Destructible _ NPC relation. And open it up, of course. I have 5 variables. First of all, private game manager, NPC relations master, NPC relations master, public int, relation change on destroy, equal -50, public string, faction affected, public bool, apply relation chain effect is equal to true, private string, faction instigating. So the chain effect is very important, and that is what will allow the other factions to look at the event and think whether they should increase their relation with the instigator as well. So for example, if player destroys hut, friendly becomes enemy to player, but the other enemies, they suddenly become friendly to player. So that sort of thing, that's what chain effect is, but you can turn that off. Okay, so no on enable, no on disable. I'll keep start, no update. Inside of set initial references, I have if GameObject.find GameManager.getComponent GameManager NPC relations master not equal to null, then NPC relations master is equal to GameObject.find GameManager.getComponent GameManager NPC relations master. Okay, next I got another method. Oops, get rid of those. And this is public void set my attacker. Make sure to write it exactly like that, because remember, there's a send message that is looking for this method name, and it has to be exactly the same case. So that was public void set my attacker, pass in transform attacker, and inside of that, faction instigating is equal to attacker.tag. So that's how, whatever it is, whether it be a barrel or a hut or whatever, it will know who the attacker is. Obviously, indirect attacks don't work. So for example, if the barrel explodes and that causes the hut to blow up, well, the barrel doesn't talk to the hut and tell it who the original instigator was. Only if the player directly, or whatever NPC directly, attacks that object, will that get recorded. Alright, next I have another method. This one is void apply relation change on destruction, and inside of that, if faction instigating is null, then return. Okay, because there's no actual instigator, maybe it was just a barrel that was exploding nearby, causing this thing's health to drop and also causing it to destroy, so just return. Otherwise though, npc relations master.call event npc relation change, pass in faction affected, comma, faction instigating, comma, relation change on destroy, comma, apply relation chain effect. Okay. In the start method, I will have set initial references, and I'll put in another Unity method that is void on destroy. So it obviously has to be exactly like that. And call apply relation change on destruction. So call that method when this object is destroyed. So really nice and simple, very nice simple script. And let's go ahead and apply it to something. So for example, the hut is a perfect example for demonstrating it. So let me go over, press that, pocket hut. I'm going to add the NPC relation. There we go. And rather than just -50, I'll put it -70. And the faction affected, so of course I have to spell that correctly with the right case. And I do want to apply the chain effect there. So save that. I'm going to run it. See what happens. Okay. Alright, so that's what the, it's 100 right now. Blow that up. Ooh, well, it didn't really take much time to think about that, but there you go. So the relation changed, and so they became friendly. The friendly became enemies, and the enemy and evil max became friendly to the player. So yeah, it's working just fine. So that's what you can do to like even create like strategic objectives or whatever that have an impact on the factions. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.